Excuse me, can you just serve? If you don't want to serve her, let you go. If you want to serve her, serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
No,
That's what he is.
hello. Now you need to go.
That's what he is.
Excuse me,
Bitch
ma'am.
ass,
Hello,
F-word.
ma'am. You
I
need
just
to go.
said it.
Patrick, big man out there. OV2 night. We got Fred, the cool guy. Don't know. One Charlie, Devil's Advocate. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome again to 5 rounds. Now, guys, I got some shenanigans that happened on Facebook, and I thought the boys need to see this. All I want you to do is look at the video.
She said she got medical problem. You don't have to serve her if you don't want to.
You can't even see how I'm looking at you, sir. I have sunglasses on. You can't even see how I'm looking at you.
You
Wait.
just said
I'm so busy like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve? If you don't want to
I
serve
just
her,
want
let
to
you go.
wear some bagels.
If you want to serve her, serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
She's not going to serve her, so please leave.
Why? Because he's a bitch ass nigger?
No,
Is that
excuse
why?
me. Hello,
That's what he is.
hello. Now you need to go.
That's what he is.
Excuse me,
Bitch
ma'am.
ass,
Hello,
F-word.
ma'am.
I
You need
just
to
said
go.
it.
Is it justifiable for her? As you can see, the first thing I'm going to say, right? She has a black husband, her kids are half caste, right? So I think in her brain she thinks it's right. She can call anyone a bitch as nigger, right? What's this? Do you think it is a situation that is justifiable for this guy a bitch as nigger?
First of all, dude, to be honest, this is a very sensitive topic to talk about or put it out there. A lot of people that are dating like black people, a lot of white people that are dating black people, they feel like it's okay for them to say so just because maybe that's how they do it in their own homes. You know what I mean? For example, I'm married to a white person myself, and she doesn't call me that, first of all, because I don't acknowledge it from her saying that to me, because if she's comfortable saying at home, she'd be comfortable saying down at days. Basically, that's how they treat each other at home. Even first of all, what I've noticed in that video, she's not wearing a mask. That's what this whole thing is about in the first place. It's about the mask, and the guy is not supposed to serve her without the mask. And the other thing is the kids are there listening to whatever she's saying, and then she's comfortable enough to be saying that in front of her kids, and says a lot of things there as well. But that doesn't give her any reason to be calling a black person the N-word. I'm just going to say the N-word. It's bring a lot of problems to her. You know what I mean? As in, you can't act like that in front of your kids, first of all, because they learn from what you're doing. You know what I mean? Once their kids grow up, they're going to be thinking it's okay for people to do that. You know what I mean? So I would say I wouldn't allow it, to be honest. I think I'm going to stop there.
I think in America these things are becoming too comfortable, because look at her over there. She said it very comfortable with her chest out. She said it with her chest out, and as Fred said over there, that it seems like some people get comfortable just because they're either dating somebody or have got kids who are half black. I think that's what maybe she's trying to come from. And for me, I think that's unacceptable. It doesn't matter the fact that obviously your kids are half black, or it doesn't matter if you say that, oh, I'm comfortable to say this. Because I think I read an article somewhere about her. She says the reason why she said this is that she's got somebody she dates who's the father of her kids, and he is comfortable saying it, so she's also comfortable saying it. Bullshit.
That doesn't give her a license.
That's a bullshit.
That doesn't give her a license.
Okay, so you're telling me she ain't got no license, even though she's got a black husband and she's got 2 black kids. Okay, so basically, listen. I know I'm not the type of person who hides it. I don't go around and say ever the N-word. I said a nigger because I'm a nigger and I'm proud of it. I'm happy of it. I say I'm a nigger. But what I'm trying to say is, she's got 2 kids that are half caste, right? Now, we are not pointing names at the kids.
You see, like what you've just said there, like you've given us a question there that, oh, would you call these kids like the N-word too? At the end of the day, if it was up to me, is that's not how I raise my kids. Like for me, I don't say that word amongst my kids. But
No,
let me bring back the point to you. Even the same thing as Fred said. It doesn't mean just because your kids are half black, it doesn't mean just because you're coming from a family where your husband is black or your boyfriend is black or you mess around with black dudes that you have the right to take the words they say and bring them up in
doesn't
public
give
and
you a
so
license to do so. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, it doesn't give you the right to come in public like that and say, oh, the reason why I'm saying this is because number one, my kids are half black. I hang out with black guys. I'm dating a black guy. I'm married a black guy. No, screw her, man. She's doing that purposely and she's being racist. Easy as simple. There's no excuse
It
to
is
that.
obviously a racial thing. Obviously, when she was saying it, she knew
a racial thing.
it's a racial thing. Everybody knows that.
It's gonna offend. It's gonna offend you.
She can't come saying like, "Oh no, I only said it because my husband is black." No, man. Everything that you say. Yep. Nowadays, we live in a society where
Okay.
you are held accountable from everything that you say.
Yeah,
You have to be held accountable. And right now, social media. Look how this thing blew up. A lot of kids out there are watching this. I'm like, oh, she said the N word. You know what I mean? And they'll think like, oh, if she can say, we can say too. Especially how it gives you also a sense of how are the kids growing up around her. You know what I mean? With that type of talk. You know what I mean? What kind of
If you're just saying that, that's cool. That's cool. That's what you feel, right? We've heard from Patrick. We've heard from you, Fred. We lost you there one time, but happy you're back. To have the point, what do you think in general about that video? Is she justified to say that her two kids, a half caste, her boyfriend, husband is black? So she said nigger to someone, bitch ass nigger,
in front
not
of the
just
kid?
nigger, but she just say bitch us. What's your view? What's your view?
You've got to look at where this video is coming from, right? And where this person is from. I mean, this is a country. It's obviously America. It's a country that is driven by a certain. They sell this American dream of you do whatever you do, just get famous or make money by any means necessary. So this person, I'm coming to my point, but this person here is somebody who's just looking to get famous, depending on whatever it is. I think they're looking for a reaction. She knew what she was doing. She knew that if she reacted in that way, people would react in a certain way, and people will put her on blast. Do you know what I mean? So I guess she welcomes the negative energy, and she feels privileged to say that word because obviously she says she's with some person. For me, I think I don't really care. I know in America, if I said this in America, everyone's just gonna go. Every black person in America is gonna go, "What's wrong with you? 300 years of slavery, stuff like that." I get it, right? But when are you gonna sort of realize that it's something that's being used against us? If somebody who is not allowed to say a word says
it's only as powerful as you let it be.
Exactly.
True, yeah.
So if they say that word, okay, I'd probably just laugh in her face. You know what I mean? Laugh in her face and probably make sure that her employer knows what she said. I make sure her employer knows who she's supporting, because this is how you're going to fight this. Like, if they try and harm you, you harm them in a different way. She's looking for a reaction, you react in a different way. That's what I would say. All
right.
Was what she did, was it wrong? Yeah, it definitely was wrong.
Definitely. Yeah.
But again, we've got to look at where this name, this word, what it's linked to. It's linked to something bad. So I don't understand why till this day we still use it as a cultural phrase or a fashionable phrase. You know what I mean?
But
Which I don't understand as well.
Just a quick something. You're a musician, good musician. You telling me in any of your raps you don't say this nigga drunk nigga, this ship nigga.
When I was young and stupid, yes, I used to say that, you know. But I said it because it was it's what I believe to be the cool thing to do. The culture. It sounds right if I say that word. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
it doesn't make sense as well, as in a word that we hate so much, and yet we're so comfortable and happy saying it to one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Doesn't-
look at this. Look at this. This is my point. I get what both of you are saying. Like, those are very good points, awesome points. You're saying we're not supposed to use that word, and because it sort of encourages these things to happen. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to tell her that this is no bloody excuse. Either she's doing it for entertainment or not. Her and the other people who are standing there, because I even heard one of the women standing there with the camera. I don't know if you heard. She also said the N-word. Said, "Oh, you said this N-word." So look at how comfortable they were. If I may just answer you on that topic, not me myself, because I'm from Malawi, and in Malawi we don't use the N-word. We don't claim it. It's not our thing, and we don't really have it. And you can see in Malawi, most of the white people don't actually say it to us. It's because we don't say it casually like they say it in America. But it looks like in America, from what I've heard from them, they say the reason why they use it, for them, they took that word, they use it as an empowerment to themselves. They want it as a reminder to themselves, so that, oh yeah, but it is their word. So these people, or whoever she is, she knows 100% that in this country, this word will tick off people, and she's doing it purposely. So she's doing it purposely, either for fame or whatever. I say still screw her, because that's just a bad behavior of doing that in front of her kids, doing that in front of everybody. If she's doing it for clout, oh, fair play to her. She's got it. I'm going to give it to her. I know you guys don't want to give it to her, but I'm going to give it to her. That is poor, man. That is very bad.
I'm not giving it to her or anything like that. Clearly, she's in the wrong, because first of all, she's not following the guidelines that have been produced by the country and the shop itself. Wear a mask. Simple. All this would have been avoided if only she wore a mask. And then she went in there without a mask, clearly in the wrong, and stood there. The guy's doing his job, and he was trying to serve her, but obviously he's not going to serve her because of everybody else. The security was there, was telling, don't serve her, like I was watching as well. And then she goes, oh no, don't be a bitch ass. And obviously, why do you feel the need to be insulting the person?
So, out of this, your reaction to this video, everybody said that's a no. That
isn't. No, it's a no, bro. It's a no.
This is what I'm gonna call her. I call them White Karen. So White Karen can't be calling anybody else out here nigga whenever she feels like she can call it. If she calls her boyfriend at home nigga, she can do that. You know what I mean? If they're like, yeah, nigga, hug a nigga, they can do that shit at home, not anywhere else. So, all right, what we're gonna say, I'm on the same side. I don't think she has the rights to say it. I just know she has that comfortability of saying it because of the fact she's in a situation where she's 2 kids who are black, half black, and because she has a husband who is black. So that's why she thought it's right for her to say. She probably says that to the husband at home that is a bitch ass nigga in the fight or some shit like that, or whenever they're doing that dirt. That's her business. What I'm gonna say is, everybody who's seen this here now, give us a suggestion. Drop them down there on the comment. What you think? Is it justifiable? Is it wrong? Is it right? What you think? What you think about this all this reaction video? And let us know. So we know what's going on. 5 rounds coming up.
5 rounds.